My husband joked that he will leave me for another woman while we were having dinner with his family, but what I told him made him full-blown crying. I have been married to my husband for 3 years, we have no kids and we both work full-time, but he makes more money than me. My husband is an identical twin with his brother. They both are the mirror reflection of each other. The way they walk, the same body type. The only thing different about them is their personality. My husband is much more reserved and career-oriented whilst his brother is adventurous. Back to the issue. My husband has recently started making jokes that he will find another wife every time I refuse to do something for him. This has gotten worse as he is always mentioning how I should obey and respect him as the man of the house or he would be looking for another wife soon. I told him I didn't like his comments, but he always said that he is just joking and trying to make me work for his attention. He stopped the comments for some time and then it started again, but this time with misogyny comments. And how my goal as a woman should always be to make him happy, as that's what God brought me in this world to do. I lost my mind on this comment and lashed out, but he quickly said that I am just sensitive and overreacting as he was just joking. The following week we had dinner with his parents, brother and little sister. During the dinner somehow the topic of marriage came forward and he started again with his jokes. He joked that I should be lucky that he still finds me attractive after 3 years of marriage, or else he would have found a young woman already. He said I should thank my stars and make sure that he doesn't lose interest in me in the future. I was so furious and was shaking out of anger. The whole table is quiet. His mom looked like she was about to say something. His twin brother started laughing and said that his brother is crazy to think that anyone would want him and that he is lucky to have someone like me even though I am out of his league. He said my husband shouldn't worry about me because after he divorced me, I am free to have him instead, the same face and body. And I can finally be with a better twin instead of an insecure excuse for husband. My husband completely lost it and started shouting at his brother, who started laughing, blurted out that he took was joking just like my husband. My husband was even mad than before. Things got heated and his mom intervened and started going off on my husband about his misogynistic comment and asking him to immediately apologize to me. His dad also started laying into him. They then turned to his brother and stated laying it on him about his inappropriate comments about me. His parents' apologies for their behavior. He and his brother started going off again at each other, so his mom. I decided to leave with my sister-in-law and went to get some bubbles tea and went for a walk at the beach to release my mind of everything. About 1 hour my ML called for us to come. When we came back everyone was sitting in the sitting room and my husband looked pissed whilst his brother looked like he was enjoying this drama. As I walked in, FL looked at my husband, who then came and apologized for his comment. His brother also apologized. His mom packed us some food since this whole thing started in the middle of having dinner. And she warned me to let her know if her so try this nonsense again. The car ride was quiet. When we reached home my husband turned to me and asked why I wasn't defending him when his brother was making those comments. I started going off at him as well and explained how his comments hurt me and if role were reversed if he would be fine with me doing what he is doing. He again said he was only joking and that I honestly knew he would never do that to me. I told him I am so disappointed in him and can't believe I married a man like him. He started full-blown crying. This shocked me as I have never seen him cry before. He then asked me if I ever had romantic feelings for his brother. I was like, what? He explained how they both look the same and if I love him that also means I am in love with his brother. I was just so done with him and left to bed. He came to bed around 3 a.m., started apologizing and saying that he loves me a lot and that is his world. He woke up this morning before me and made breakfast for us. I don't know if we should go for counseling or if I should file a divorce over this. Please help me. Update 1, that's why I didn't see his comment as a red flag. After the dinner, when we came home, I didn't want to talk to him at all. So I asked him to sleep on the sofa. He started his love bombing but I just walked past him to our bedroom and locked the door. He came knocking couple of times during the night, begging me not to leave him. This morning I decided to have a heart-to-heart conversation. He sounded really remorseful. I threatened to leave him if he doesn't tell me the reason for his weird behavior recently. He said one of his friends made a comment that he was the female in our marriage and that he lets me do whatever I want, and that I make most of the decisions whilst he acts like a submissive husband whose wife is the dominant one. This friend also told me husband that he needs to man up and be more dominant. I asked for his phone as some people have suspicions that he might be cheating. Rest assured we both don't have password to our phone and normally use each other's phone. He only has TikTok and WhatsApp. His TikTok-like videos are full of alpha male podcast videos, tips, and quotes on becoming a dominant/alpha. He said he thought his comment will make me want to pay more attention to him and his needs and that he doesn't want to be this calm husband or person, but now he sees that was a stupid idea. I told him that his attitude and personality was the reason I fell in love with him in the first place. He was apologizing profusely and said that he will make up for everything. I just lost it with him. It was all a mess. I was shouting over him while he was still pleading for me to forgive him and that he would cut contact with his toxic friend. I asked him to leave and that I needed space. He began crying and pleading not to leave him and he would do whatever I want. I told him he needs therapy. He is at his parents' house right now and his mom is tiring him out. I am more disappointed than angry. I really love this man. I really want this to work out because this is the first time he acted this way. But like everyone said, he definitely needs therapy. He has been continuously calling and sending me voice messages which I haven't opened or answered yet. Final update, to clear some things out, I have no feelings for my husband twin. Before I met my husband, I was actually friends with his brother. We met in uni and quickly became close. We would often go hiking, attend concerts, and explore new hobbies together. Through him, I eventually met my husband. Though they are identical twins, my husband's reserved and career-oriented demeanor drew me in. I fell in love with his calm and sweet nature, which was a refreshing contrast to his brother's craziness. Before all this, his brother regularly spent most of his time in our house. After the heated aftermath, I decided to take some time to reflect on my relationship and his new behavior. I went back home to live with my parents as I did not want to be all by myself. My mom was mad, but my dad was disappointed as he didn't expect that from my husband. He was shocked. He even had to call my husband to double-check. During this period, my husband constantly came by my parents' house with flowers and bubble tea. Bubble tea is my weakness, but I always refuse to see him. He always gets a grilling from my dad every time he visits, but my mom on the other hand welcomes him and begged me to have a chat with him once. I felt really bad for him as he was constantly sending letters, morning messages and coming by every evening to see me, and he always gets a grill from my dad. As time goes on, my dad's grilling reduced and I still refuse to see him, but I always read his letters. In one of his letters he acknowledged the hurt and confusion his comments had caused. He stated that he now realized how toxic masculinity and external pressures had negatively influenced his actions and vowed to make meaningful changes. He wrote about his therapy sessions and time-stamped them. He also mentioned how the sessions are helping him to understand and overcome his insecurities. Meanwhile, I took this time to reflect on our relationship and sought support from friends and a counselor to process my emotions. I also got a visit from his brother, who apologized sincerely for his part in the drama. He expressed regret for adding fuel to the fire and assured me that his intentions were never to hurt me. Their sister also apologized for meddling in the situation. After a few weeks apart, my husband and I met for a heart-to-heart conversation. He apologized sincerely and shared what he had learned in therapy. He explained that he had been deeply influenced to the point that he felt insecure about his role in our marriage. He admits that everything was his fault and that he should have communicated all his feelings to me instead of acting like a D-head. He was genuinely remorseful, and I could see that this was affecting him even more than it was affecting me. I know most people will hate me for this, but I gave him a second chance, with a clause that he continue his therapy session and we also go for a couple. Both our families decided to support us through this journey. We found a very good therapist who is helping us to build our communication as a couple and be more open to each other. My husband has been amazing for the past couple of weeks, just like before all the comments started. He has become more vulnerable and open about his insecurities to me, and we are just continuing on building our relationship. His parents have planned a 7-day family trip to Turkey this month on the 14th, for everyone to relax after everything, which we are both looking forward to. My parents will be coming too. To add, he and his brother are now all right. My husband reached out to him and they made up. I am absolutely happy that everything is going well.